first delivery to him. Francisco Lindor is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike one. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So bases are empty with one out now. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Yelich is retired. 2 down now. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. A bouncer to the left side. Arenado's got it. Over to first, and that retires the side. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 1-1. Swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman, Marte. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now to bat, Anthony Rendon. And he blasted a homer in his first at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now
here's Marcell Ozuna, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0. Fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And this will be nowhere close as his controlled desertion here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Designated hitter.
First pitch on the way. Xander Bogaerts is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Strasburg comes set. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Right to him. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rays Strand. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Tim Anderson, as we begin the top of the fourth. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. So 1-2.
Ball, that's inside.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Yordan Alvarez is on deck on a good curveball. Gets him swinging for out number 1.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
And there are 2 away now.
Now batting. The catcher.
So here is Kurt Suzuki looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
2-1 to count. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Ketel Marte is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Ready on 0-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Brantley going back, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Michael Conforto will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
So here's Will Myers. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. From the stretch. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
2-0 count, the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Brantley going back. Still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind it 2-0. And now pitch on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A payoff pitch one more time. He lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
He's set, and the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So 4 runs. Here's Nolan Arenado. And D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. Now into the box, Whit Merrifield. Here's the first pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Merrifield, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. 1 left for Tampa. They're down 7-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. This one's down to third. Gloved by Arenado. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tim Anderson. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The 1-2. Bounce towards the mound. And that's the second out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, outside.
Into right field. That's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Jamison Taillon takes over here with a runner at
number.
Will Smith will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. In on the hands of it with the fastball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. And he misses 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-2, full count.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Vasquez.
Got it.
And that ends the inning. Will Smith will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jeff McNeil. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the...
In now is Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. 3-0 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another.
And this is going to wind up hitting the bag at third. 1 run is scored. And that's a fair ball as it'll carry him off the third base bag and down the left field line. And this will not be close, and the run will score. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
This inning hasn't gone the
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So now here is Nolan Arenado. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Marte for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Up next, Christian Vasquez. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. From the belt, the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Grounded to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man. New inning set to get underway, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone to lead off the inning. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, Dero, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through for a hit. Merrifield scoops it up.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to get wood on this baseball and drive it through the infield. And that pitch was executed perfect. Breaking ball down below the zone. Nice job right there.
Dominic Smith is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Chop now to short. Can they get 2? Iglesias is there, and there's 1 away. Next to hit is Francisco Lindor. It was a walk in his last trip. 1-0 the count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Hey. They got full count.
This is line to left, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. Long throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that throw and give that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that tag down.
No, very aggressive send right there. You take a chance, you hope the throw is a little bit offline, and that paid off right there.
And there's out number 2. Stepping in for the Jays, Mike Trout has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Dominic Smith stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base. Leading off the inning, it'll be Whit Merrifield, and they could use a spark from him here. First pitch on the way.
1-0.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
David Fletcher come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 4. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2. Jeff McNeil is on deck. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give a bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Now both runners on the move. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. 4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Michael Brantley is on deck. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Here's Michael Brantley. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Merrifield, the runner at third. Fletcher over at second. McNeil at first with no outs. Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to...
Now back. First baseman.
Tyler Rogers is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1 on to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double. David Fletcher is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after. Entering as a pinch hitter, Rafael Devers is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. First pitch on the way. Yordan Alvarez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
Got him to go down swinging there. Yordan Alvarez was down for the first out in the 7th inning. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
There's a curveball blocked by Vasquez. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. Next, here is Michael Conforto. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! It's a grand slam. To the plate now, Dominic Smith. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Still only one out in the inning. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Ozuna. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So here's Francisco Lindor now. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Next to stand in is Christian Yelich. He grounded out last time up. And that misses for ball 1. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Those are just two great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down and away, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Smith at third with 2 away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit hard on the ground to first. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense.
Well, the play's been made, and with it, Rafael Devers remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning.
Number 13.
Marcell Ozuna is at the plate now. He's quickly behind 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
2 balls and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Set. Here's the 3-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. High chopper to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Xander Bogaerts. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman Marte. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Next to hit, Nolan Arenado. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fouled off. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an begin the 8th, and that That brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Here's the first pitch. Started to go down after it. He couldn't hold back. It's strike one.
Now playing center field, number 37,
Grounded to the right. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Pitch outside, the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here now is Will Smith. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Reined in, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Nick Anderson is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now it'll be Christian Vasquez. His career numbers against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2. Strike one to start the at-bat. Salvador Perez behind in the count, nothing in 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
Whit Merrifield is at the plate as he watches ball one. 1 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Crowd on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So stepping in is David Fletcher. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Jeff McNeil would be next. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, number 8.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Trout has a read on it, and that retires the side. Salvador Perez will stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind the plate. First delivery to him.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit back toward the mound. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next, it'll be Dominic Smith. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. And quickly, there are two away. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Francisco Lindor grounded out in his last at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1. Strike two as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. Drilled to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count. 2-2. And he's able to find a knockout there.
Christian Yelich stands in as he looks at a called strike. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. For Toronto. But not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. And stepping in, Michael Brantley starting.
Michael Brantley.
Trevor Rosenthal, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
41. Trevor Rosenthal.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Foul away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Anthony Rendon is on deck. This is skied into short left center. Yelich is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 6.
Digging in next, Anthony Rendon. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here he comes again, 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Rays down to their final out now. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. 14-4 is the way this one ends. The Toronto Blue Jays sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Dustin May gets the W on the mound. Blake Snell allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.